Let's get this insanity started. Hello guys, you're Raptor here, and welcome back, Raptor Pack. Hello, my little hivelings. How are you gorgeous people doing today? My hearing is worse than yesterday. I am stopped up like hell. So... welcome back to the hive.
Hi, Uno in chat. 51 months already?
51 months? Are you serious? Oh no, did my chat thing stop working? Hold on. Okay, no, it did not stop working. Sorry, had to check that. But, hello, Thanos. Thank you for the resub, Icarus. Muchas gracias. Ah, ears are popping. I need to get stream avatars up and running. Been a hot minute. Trying to get things back to the way they used to be. My aching ears. Alright, so I got a poll currently going. It's Banjo, Dave the Diver, Donkey Kong, or I hit random, and as we go through the songs, we just go through my entire playlist, which I have no idea. Oh, dadgummit. Here we go again. Sorry, gotta love the startup for this shit. Come on. I am not a small raptor. Fight me. There we go. All the little dudes are down below. But, yeah, so that is currently going on. My husbando just got home from getting food, and we got ramen and takoyaki and boba. And, I got ube bread. So I'm gonna be munching on that throughout all of stream. And ramen really was the best call because the back of my throat started getting inflamed again, and the broth is really good on it. Thankfully, my gullet hasn't been upset with me, so that's always a plus. But anywho, so today is Selected Saturday, and we are going to be working once again on animation. And I am reusing assets like a motherfucker. Why, might you ask? Because work smarter, not harder. That and just... I like getting multiple uses out of the stuff I make, you know? But that aside, hold on, I'm gonna get me a fish cake. Oh, I think that's called, it's not uzumaki. It might be uzumaki. I think it's, what is Naruto's last name?
Uzumaki.
Okay, never mind. Because I remember his last name is the name of the fish cake. Anywho. But I'll be working on the player select animation again. And thereby I'm going to be working on Uniraptormon's chibi sticker design. Or just chibi in general design. And then I will work on Grunta because those two, Uno's simpler. Grunta's going to be more complicated. But I did upload her, or at least her species new ref. Also, I just realized that is 3 different... Hold on, never mind. I thought it was 3 different subs. No, that's, Watch Street. Nice. Hi from work. Have you muted? Okie dokie. I am not cute, nor am I short. Maybe if I were in cat VTuber form, but I am not. I am me today. Truly me. Oh. Sorry, this is so freaking good. There we go. I know what. It's a little doughy this time. Like, it didn't get cooked all the way through. Weird putting I graduated my associates on resume. Hey! I'm glad you graduated. I could make this a I'm looking at the music poll, by the way. There's a poll currently going on in chat. I'm tempted to hit random, but then it'll be a 3-way tie, and I don't want that. College educated. Indeed. You are college educated. Alright, looks like Donkey Kong's gonna end up being a pretty clear winner this time. I think we did stop on... No, we didn't. We got through to the Inscription OST. Mute to go back to work. Okie dokie. I was about to say, congratulations, by the way. You finally did it. I'm proud of you. Keep doing good. That beef is really sweet. And I really wish I could hear the music better. Hey, Goldie! Kabazoo! How you doing? I have chat in like 3 different places. So, what is up? How you doing? Ugh. My ears. Oh, by the way, let's see. Yee! There it goes. I've done a little bit of book stuff today. I have, like I've said before, or like I said yesterday, I've confirmed 2 more professionals. And I'm probably gonna have to hire another one, which is a book marketer expert. That's gonna cost me... I looked up the Redzi, like Redzi actually has videos on YouTube. And they say the average book marketer expert costs like, I think the average was $1,500. Hoy howdy. And the reason I decided to go looking for that is because I've just done all of my, essentially I've done my little expense report for how much I have spent on this book so far. I have not factored in any merch costs yet. Mainly because I haven't spent that, but still. You know how I have that, or I estimated about 4,000 was how much it was going to take for me to get all this published? Yeah, I blew past that. Right now, adding in the average, mind you, for the book marketer, I'm looking at somewhere in the $6,000 range on this project. Decided to wear one of the silver wig today to Walmart just because I felt like it. Oh no, what happened? Did someone call you old? Or did you get profiled again? Just FYI, Goldie has the worst luck. But yeah, just do it. I did, by the way, I did not go to writer's group today because I was just too sick. Like this morning, my throat was sore. I was almost deaf again. Whatever this sickness is, it has left me deaf on multiple occasions at this point. And just a reminder, I actually went to urgent care. Not ER. I went to urgent care to get this crap looked at. Rabbit. There. Yeah, for the book thing, I thought I could get away with 4,000. The edit alone took half my budget. Then the book copy or book cover person was 1,800. And then the new guy I currently have is about 13, I think it's closer to 1,400. Funnily enough, the new professional, or the other professional I ordered, not the book cover artist. Because the book cover artist, the reason he's so high is one, sci-fi. Sci-fi, I have found out, or am finding out, is one of the more expensive book genres. Go figure. But on top of that, there's the genre, the years of experience this guy has, because you pay for experience, which is another reason why my prices are so high. So, like, believe me, I totally get why he's charging so much. But there's that, and the fact that I think I'm getting ebook, paperback, hardback, in terms of book covers. It is likely, I think, if I understood everything correctly, it will be an illustrated book cover. It's not going to be, it's not going to be stock photos. It is going to be illustrated. And it's going to be reminiscent of Warhammer 40k and Halo. Okay, we're going to switch over to Donkey Kong once Treasure Trove Cove is done playing because I love this song. That said, I've got to turn it up because I can barely hear it. For y'all, it won't go up. For me, it will. Alright, there it is. But yeah, like, he's doing a shit ton of stuff for the price I just told y'all. In addition, usually book cover ranges is usually around $800, and that's what he quoted me for that. He actually broke it down in his offer, like, here's how much this is, here's how much this is. And on top of doing all of the artwork for the book cover, you'll send what you look like in the wig. Okie dokie. Frick. But yeah, he separated, like, here's how much I'm charging for the book cover. Here's how much I'm charging for all of the internal designing. Which the manuscript has to be prim, proper, and polished by the time the book cover artist guy, gets it. In addition, one of the other things I looked... Hey, Mr. Bass. One of the other things I looked at, both with his offer, I decided to double check his portfolio and profile page. Because I've already gone through these guys multiple times, believe me. And I even have a pros and cons, like, sheet that I made. And I was reminded he actually runs an art house. So it makes sense. It also makes sense with how quick he had for a turnaround. Like, I think I submitted the brief, and I think, like, same day he got back to me with an offer. If it wasn't the same day, it was, like, within just a few days. So, how you doing, Mr. Mace? I am currently... Oh, I just realized I ate all my takoyaki. DM? Alright, give me a few. Also, just be warned, my headphones are cranked up because I cannot hear. Jumped over here to de-stress. Alright. Well, that wig actually looks really good on you, Goldie. I can see why someone called you a grandma, though. Maybe you should get yourself, like, one of those big head scarves, you go around like a little babushka. Sorry, how babushkas look, I love it. Absolutely love it. Goldie oldie. Yes, apparently someone did in fact call her a grandma. And I again, you look good in the silver wig, absolutely 100%. I can understand why someone called you a grandma, but at the exact same time, if you're a grandma, you're an awfully young looking grandma. The only wrinkle on your face is when you smile. Ah! I'm nomming ramen. Oh, so good. Hold on, I gotta give me some of this broth. Hopefully before you guys try and kill me again. Smack. Almost 32. Oh, that's right. I'm older than you. I think I'm older than you by a year? I think? Yeah, I'm older than you by the year because I'm the eldest. I was the eldest in the cast. Also, usually I go around and wish like people Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's like on Discord. I was too sick to do that this year. I'm sorry. You're behind. Okay, yeah. I was right. I was correct. Huzzah! Wait, I said I was gonna start. This is Clanker's Cavern. I said I was gonna start the Donkey Kong. There we go. It's a lose sound effect. That works. Oh, goodness, goodness. All right, I'm gonna dunk that in the broth. So warm that up a bit. Gesundheit. I'm actually surprised I heard that. Oh. Mmm. Oh yeah, that's right. Again, I like Donkey Kong music. But, anyway. So, that's the current status on the book. In terms of, like, writing, editing, I can't do anything until the dudes... Or until it... See, no, that's how old you are. Heck. Like, in terms of writing, I technically can't do anything until they get their stuff done. Though with the proofreader, I do need to send him the thing, but I need to wait for him to get things rolling. Mmm. Man, this is tasty. Sorry, if I start taking additional breaks, it is because I'm trying to eat this ramen while it's still warm. It feels so cold. Like when I go to, I think of the last 4 or so nights that I've gone to bed, like I'm shivering as I'm going to bed. It's been cold. It's been ridiculously cold. Mm. Mm. Me, Mr. Mace. That would mean Mr. Mace, Uno 94, lol, since she's a European. How dare. I thought you were gonna go with a line, well, if the number is how old you are, that means Mr. Mace is 370. Goodness. Pardon me. I want ramen. I don't mean to turn this into a little bit of a mukbang, but pardon me. This food's too good. They do say you shrink with age. Fight me. I've actually grown an inch. Hmm. Mmm. Mr. Mace would be a vampire then. Well, he works in tech. That means I am ageless, no number in my name. Hello again, Thanos. How dare you woo of the Umi. Anywho, I'm gonna try to remember to get a schedule out next week, or I guess technically tomorrow, because tomorrow is Sunday. I'm gonna try and remember to get that out. Alright, who broke the dam? Fix it! Now! Preferably sooner rather than later. Come on, fix the damn thing. There it goes. Did you post the drawing from last night? I have not done that yet. I will try and do that tonight. I'll probably just post like that top row instead of my normal whole thing because we only had that top row. Trying to hide Eeyore Prime. Oh god. Oh, that hurt my feelings. That hurt my feelings so much. Let's see. Oh yeah, I will say with my research that I did, there's gonna be a lot of, well, I've learned a lot of things from this. And I am going, the next book is hopefully gonna be cheaper. The big issue is just the word count. Y'all can be evil. Oh my gosh, what have I done with this audience? Excuse me. I also got myself some boba tea. That tastes creamier than normal. I just realized that. But, anywho. Brain, let's work. I know we're sick, but come on. Yeah, I will say that actually, because I didn't go to writer's group today, I've technically failed in... This is the first task I have failed since starting my little bullet journal. But I wrote in my little, like, write-up. I have my task on one side and my write-up on the other, so basically if a task didn't get done, I can write down why. And I just wrote down, I'm too sick for this today. I don't know if Goldie was still here for the song rewording. Oh, God. How dare, sir? Oh, dear. You remind me of that. I got rickrolled. Good golly, Miss Molly. And that's what we're gonna call it. Much as I don't want to be reminded of that, yes, technically it is worth it. I think I did sing it, too. I had to sing the original first, though. And now that song is suddenly stuck in my head again. Motherfuckers. Y'all are beautiful, but y'all are motherfuckers. No! No, why? Why are you stuck in my head again? Chaotic evil today. Fuck, no. Dadgummit. I will say, all my commissions in the future are definitely going to be used to pay for book stuff at this point. But hey, that will actually work out, I think. I don't think they cleaned their board. Hold on a tick. I'm supposed to have scallions. I don't think I'm supposed to have onions in this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love onions. but not expecting it is kind of surprising. So tasty. But, oh, that could be another thing. See, and this is how allergic reactions with food happen. I know. That reminds me, what would your D&D alignment be? From my perspective, I would put you more on neutral good than chaotic good, but I'd say you're still good aligned. For me, it depends. Like with my family, I'm lawful evil. With most everyone else, I'm like, what? Chaotic good? Or lawful good, would you say, hun?
Depends on the day and who
You said it depends on the day?
you're with.
True. That is very true. Because, yeah, most of my, like, blood relatives, mom, dad, and sisters, they're all evil aligned. Like, my sister Tea-Leaf and my dad, Tea-Leaf, I already knew she was chaotic evil. She's Tea-Leaf, she's a chaos gremlin. The one I didn't expect was my dad. Because I'm like, oh, surely he's gonna be, like, lawful good, like paladin. No. When we did a little D&D thing, and he told me what he wanted his character to be, and my jaw about went through the earth to the other side. It dropped so hard. Cause essentially the character he wanted to do was the equivalent of a plague bringer who could drop a plague nuke. Or a virus bomb if you know Warhammer 40k. So, yeah, solidly chaotic evil. Like, holy shit! I'd say between neutral good and chaotic good for podcast and mod, respectively. But my mom and my sister Jaybird, neutral evil. Just neutral evil. Because my mom's character idea is she just wants to punch people in the face. She doesn't care why. She just wants to punch people in the face. And I'm like, okay, you're not really doing it for any reason, so just neutral. Anyone try the... No. Like, we weren't able to do a campaign. Like, I really want to do a family campaign. I would absolutely love to do that, but my dad won't go for it. Which really, really sucks. I really wish he would. Because I think he would absolutely get a kick out of it. I'm gonna have to figure out how to run an evil campaign, because I've never done that before. Usually I don't let characters be evil, just because of how they have to be played. And I'm not a big fan of how they have to be played. Now, let's see. Now if I'm modding... Okay, if you're modding for Corgi, you're closer to, like, chaotic neutral, I'd say. Still not chaotic evil, because chaotic evil is like Joker from DC. And I have to make that distinction because there's Joker from Persona 5. But I'd say maybe neutral... I'd say chaotic neutral to neutral evil. Depending on your mood, like... But I'd still say you're more chaotic and neutral than you are, neutral evil. But yeah. And then Jaybird, she just loves to spite. She loves to spite. So me, I'm like, well, shit. I thought there'd at least be one person that wasn't evil aligned in my family. So kind of to round everyone else, I'm lawful evil. Lord of mercy. But I guess that's what you call malicious compliance to the rules. Sorry, I'm popping my ears, but this is a good thing because popping my ears means I can hear again. But anywho, come on. I've been fighting with my brain a little bit today. I've mostly been able to do, not menial tasks, but important, simple tasks today is what I've been able to do. Couldn't get much work done on art, but that's what I'm doing this stream. That's what I'm doing this stream. Let's see. Also, as I get more things like written down and figured out, I'll let you guys know. For like book stuff. Let's see what else. Sorry, I like this song too. I like all of the Dave the Diver, the Donkey Kong Country, and Banjo-Kazooie. Like, I love just about everything on those OSTs. But let's see. Oh, that reminds me, Journey Through the Radiant Citadel. I do want to continue that campaign. However, one of my players, Tea Leaf, is going through college and she's going through her senior year. So there is no way on God's green earth she's going to be able to do campaign on top of everything she has to do for her final, like, that's the reason we paused it, is because her college got so damn chaotic. And then the place she was located in the summer doesn't have good internet. Your brother says you're evil. Well, he lives with you. So he would know you better than I in that regard. 'Cause I don't gotta live with you. Pardon me. Noodles are so good. I might actually be able to eat that whole thing. We'll find out. Love malicious compliant, that's what allows for creations such as barbarian golf cloak tactics. But, oh yeah, that actually reminds me, speaking of barbarian, that's what my mom wanted to play. Because after we used this little D&D, like, flowchart thing of, okay, you're brand new to D&D, what do you want to do? Punch someone in the face or magically punch someone in the face? Eventually got it all the way down. Mom would be a barbarian. And I'm like, oh, great, you could be a Griff barbarian. Mom's like, what's that? And we had it, just quick little background. I'm like, oh, it's the statue we got you. And the statue, specifically, I pointed it out to Taya, Tea Leaf. Sorry, damn it. I pointed it out to Tea Leaf, and she got it for Mom. And what a Griff is, it's basically a hippo person. And my mom loves hippos. Like, absolutely adores hippos. Fireball. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway. But, so I'm like, oh, you can essentially play a hippo person barbarian. And Mom's like, yeah, I want to do that. And I'm like, oh gosh. I think Jaybird was going to be a druid. Tea Leaf wanted to be a warlock. And then Dad wanted to be a plague bringer, harbinger person. And I'm just over here as a potential DM going, oh god, why? I think Ross was the only person who would have had a non-evil character. Because his idea, which was really cool, is basically he's playing a summon whose summoner has gone missing. So the summon has to find the summoner. Easy. And so technically it could be any alignment. Pardon me. So yeah. Nom 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 nom. Let's see. What else? My shirt? I think I brought it to Disney, but I didn't end up wearing it. There's a bunch of villains in different colors. Oh no. What did you send, Mr. Mace? When the cleric goes Old Testament in D&D. I will watch this after stream. mainly because I don't do reaction content, technically. But I will very much watch that after stream. That sounds hilarious and I love it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to talk about. Like I said, I'm gonna try and get, tomorrow I'm gonna try and get a little schedule. Again, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is what I run on streams normally starting at 5 p.m. unless life has other plans. This next week is gonna be very hectic. Oh, God, that was a bad pop. Please, please, ears, work with me. Next week is gonna be kind of hectic because I've got I think the doctor's appointment? Okay, they're not all front-loaded. But there's a very important one on Monday. It's either Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday. So, I'm just kind of hoping. You could say this is year of book. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I did not officially name this year, but my New Year's resolutions, I just took a big piece of paper, wrote down 2025 resolutions, and I only have one thing on there. And it's in big, bold, beautiful letter. And it's just publish book. That is all of my New Year's resolutions this year. Cause I ain't got time nor the brain power to worry about anything else. In terms of New Year's resolutions. That also said, I am, come here, gonna keep up with this. And basically, instead of, you know, using one page, I'm gonna use as many, or I'm gonna put down as many quarters as I can on these. So, the quarter goals, which is January 1st through the 31st, I've only got 5, and then I got 2 bonus. And that's, the book ones is finalize the book cover, obtain proofreader, which I have, which means I can go ahead and check that off. And I absolutely am going to do that now. And then make a marketing plan. I am likely going to go and hire a book marketing expert because I am trying to learn and I am just, I'm not getting it. So it's very much at this point where I recognize, okay, I need to get a professional. Next with art, so that's 3 things for writing book, and I've already done 1. Art is finish Uno sticker and then finish Toby sticker. I should finish Uno today. If I don't, there's something wrong. But I should finish Uno sticker today, and then I can do the, essentially a flip, and then do her nightmare design. Actually, no, I won't even do a flip. I'm just gonna use the same silhouette, or the same base, but make the alterations I need to make it nightmare mode, or nightmare form, essentially. Could use pod to push it, just a thought, you don't have to do it. The thing with podcasts is that we don't have enough viewers for me to see that as a good enough avenue, unfortunately. But finish Uno sticker and then finish Toby sticker. Those 5 things are the things I have to get done in this quarter. It doesn't sound like a lot. The marketing plan alone is a shit ton of work. Now, bonus is something easy peasy lemon squeezy just in case one of those other things doesn't get done. So the bonus is read 2 volumes of manga, which I can do on the days where I'm doing self-care, which is going to be Wednesdays. Yes, I am scheduling those in, and I am making time to relax, damn it! At the very least, I'm taking that more seriously, because I don't want to burn out. If I cannot afford burnout during these 7 months. I know, about damn time, but I figured out there's a trigger that I can use, and my husband and I have date nights every Tuesday. So, basically using that to lead into Wednesday. So I am already in a relaxed state of mind, instead of like having to shift gears again. So it's just a continuation, so hopefully I can get that trigger to, fire. But the bonus is read 2 volumes of manga. I have a shit ton of manga I gotta get through. I got all of Dragon Ball Z, by the way. Well, I got all of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. I'm trying to collect Dragon Ball Super. If anyone wants to help me with that, by all means, please. But yeah, I have so much manga right now. So much manga. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then the other thing is just build something. I got a couple things that I can put together, whether it's Lego little statuette, because I think I got a little Mimikyu somewhere, or building one of the things I got for Christmas, which is a little storage container for pens and such. I very much could use that. There we go. But yeah, that's it's kind of everything. See, roaming electric chair spider. Oh dear. Again, I'll watch that after stream. But yeah, I know I cannot afford burnout at all, because if I miss something and I'm down for an extended length of time, it's not gonna go well. Let's see, am I planner gonna watch Discord on that day? Okay. But yeah, Wednesdays is when I am actually going to self-care. And that's essentially just gonna be like binging YouTube or working on something not book related. Perpetual state of burnout. Felt that. Very much felt that. I am very fortunate that I am in the situation that I am, because that means I can take a self-care day. And thank y'all, by the way, for your support in that. I don't feel... It's one of those I don't feel as bad. I still feel terrible most of the time. Because there's so much that I wish I could do that I can't. Or that I currently don't, but I want that to change. And I'm taking steps, one at a time, but taking steps to try and make that change. How dare. Late year was your burnout, so yeah. Yeah, I've had burnout, and it's... No. So I'm taking steps, like I said, to mitigate that. Now, pardon me, I'm gonna nom more on my ramen. Ow.
Yo, DM, I think I found a broken thing.
When the wizard discovers war crimes indeed. Why did that open? Okay, that's why it opened. Jiminy Cricket. Anywho. Also, completely and totally unrelated, I've been watching a lot more, I think it's Transformers Prime specifically. Knockout and Breakdown. Oh my gosh, I shipped those two so hard. Unfortunately, because I've been watching it because it really wants you to watch it. I believe it. But unfortunately, because I'm watching it, YouTube recommends more, and so I watch more, and then I have that terrible algorithm bullshit that loves to happen. But at the very least, it's just displacing the political content I have on my dash, so not entirely bad. It's just slightly, oh no, I'm about to get another special interest. I can't afford another one of those. But yeah. Ah, hold on. Ears, please. For the love of all that is holy and sound-based. Ugh. We hate burnout, it sucks. It was all last year. Panda was not her normal sunny self last year. Yeah, I noticed. And it's okay. I think it's an Arab proverb. It's kind of means it's okay to be sad sometimes, but the Arab proverb, if I remember it correctly, was sunshine all the time creates a desert. Sometimes you have to have rain. So you should have saved that Mitch Ben song I sent to you until later this month. Oh god. Ah, jeez. I think I know which one you're talking about, and just... In all honesty, I need less political content in my life. Mainly because I need to focus on book. Though that said, I was about to say, as soon as I am done, but it's going to be a while until I'm done with like all the art assets that I've got to make. And to anyone wondering why I'm hiring someone to do a book cover and not doing it myself, 1, I don't have the art style I want. 2, I don't have the industry knowledge. 3, they're gonna make it look so much better. And they actually can work with, oh no. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. I dare. By the way, my OBS is over here. So that's the reason I'm looking over. That's the reason I'm looking over here. Dadgummit. But yeah. At the very least, one of those I'm going to be able to cross off sometime this year. The rebrand that is technically coming, but it'll depend on the person I commission.
To me. Nom, 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 nom.
I can go for a cookie. My job to remind you, Dinah. I technically need to redo it, but at the exact same time, all the stuff on there, I'd rather it get done first before I remake it again. But at the very least, doing all of these animation memes is going to teach me a lot. In addition, it's going to help me... At the very least, I've already got, you know, process leading up to actually doing the digital portion of the animation. Like, I've got that all figured out now, at least. That all said, ads are about to hit us in about 5 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to break. I'm going to nom on my ramen. And while y'all are watching ads, like I said, while y'all are watching ads, I'm going to eat. And then I'll flip over to art. And I'm going to go ahead and see, like, Tim the Dino. Oh, God, don't remind me of that one. I rotoscoped that one. And if anyone tells you rotoscoping is cheating, tell them to go fuck themselves with a cactus. What's the D&D shorts? No. Because that audio is going to go through on, onto the stream, and I don't want to get hit with anything. So with that said, I will be right back. Be on the other side of the ads.
Stickers! You know got stickers. You know who's got stickers? You know. Ha! That's great. Awesome. Dude, put your link in chat. So this way I can click you later. You know, wrap them on. Got stickers. Stickers! I love stickers.
Bloop. Alright, so we're back over here. Boop. So let me rearrange my desk real quick. Whoa! Sorry, all my windows vanished for a second. So let me move some stuff around over here. Should have done that during the break, but I was too busy eating. Alright, let me scooch that there. That should be enough room for my ramen bowl. Hold on, I'm gonna drink some more. Yeah, I don't have enough room on my desk at the moment, for food, or at least food in a bowl, and the rest of that. My drawing equipment. There we go. And then we're gonna set that there. Alright, so we're gonna work on is, like I said earlier, shading. So, going to duplicate. Oh no, this is gonna be lagging. Great. Alright, so we're gonna start with dark shade, lightest shade, and I'm going to do some testing real quick. I'm not gonna do that. Ooh, that is not light enough. I might be a little too light. I may flip this. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and flip everything. What we're gonna do is everything but that one layer. Zoom out. Hold on. Let me find that one. Okay, all these layers we're gonna flip. Thinking about doing the challenge with Naymont and told her don't, because I did during lockdown and had time. She's in school and I don't want her to get in trouble. Oh yeah, there's stuff missing from that challenge, by the way, now. I need to add all the live streams. I keep forgetting to do that. No, that's not what I need. I need image, flip, canvas. Is it vertically or is it, or I think it's vertically. No, horizontally. We're gonna be here for a hot minute. Because it's either going to flip it this way or it's going to flip it this way. I'm hoping it flips it this way, but I got a sinking feeling it's going to be this way. So I need... Basically, I'm trying to figure out if it's going to be on vertical axis or if it's on horizontal axis. And now that... The more I think about it and now that I've said it, I fear it might be horizontal axis, vertical axis. And I... Okay, no, it is not. So, horizontal is along the horizontal, vertical is along the vertical. Okay. It's not around it, it's just the direction it goes. Okay. It doesn't look like trash! Okay. Don't do it, she asked why I said, cause online sister was bored and had free time. Yeah, I still can't believe you watched over 700 videos. I think it's like 750 at that time. I've been doing YouTube way longer than I've been doing Twitch. But I focus more on Twitch because I have more interaction. I didn't like YouTube because I barely got any interaction there. And it's the interaction that I really like. Also, mods, if one of you guys can remind me over on the Discord, preferably, because in chat's not going to do me any good, is to change out the bars down at the bottom for the Twitch alerts. Or not Twitch alerts, for the Twitch bars. You got the Twitch bars are the stuff you see during my startup screen. Because the Twitch bars are going to be more accurate now than those. Yee. Alrighty, so now that I've done that, basically because I'm going to have a little sun coming from this way, that's the reason I've turned it like this. Thankfully, Uniraptormon is very symmetrical. One of us will do it, I hope so. But yeah, I just kind of want to keep her... Well, because she's symmetrical, I don't have to worry about, ooh, do I need to add this detail or that detail? The second series main character has that issue of her design. All of her design is symmetrical with the exception of the lettering on her hat and then her face. Because one side of her face has that massive scar. You guys have seen Chibi Harley. Alright, so I've got my highlights. We're gonna do the highlights first. Basically the light. Just for my sake and relative sanity. Actually, wait, no, I don't have to do that one. I could do it this way. And basically, so I know the light's coming in from here. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I need to change this one to that is not what I wanted. I'm gonna have to redo her palette. Go back down here. Yeah, we're gonna just worry about highlights first. Hmm? I heard it. Wait! Ah! Hi! Hey, it's Timmy! Come Oh, hey Patchy! Long time no see. How you been, man? Shadav, what is up? And welcome in, Raiders! What is this? This is how I broke up with Adobe! Ah! Oh man, I love this guy's stuff. James Lee is amazing. But yes, hello Shadav, what is up? Patchy, Timmy, how are you doing? You were doing Satisfactory again, weren't you? I think. I vaguely remember seeing that sometime today. I think it was in was it other stations or was it? No, it was Promote Self. Yeah, you were doing Satisfactory. I'm not terrible at remembering, just a little bit. But yes, welcome in, welcome in. For those of you who don't know who I am, hi, how you doing? I am Uniraptormon. I'm a sci-fi fantasy author, freelance artist, and animator, podcaster, variety Twitch streamer, and game developer, among many other things. Currently, I'm focusing on the author part of all of that shenaniganery. Doing another biome raid? Nice. How'd it go? But yeah, right now I am working on the Chibi Uniraptormon design. That is, at least that is from the book. So this is kind of what she looks like from the book. Obviously not in the chibi entirely, but you get the idea. Ugh, so many slugs. Ah. Alright, here we go. Shout out on this page. Exclamation mark, SO space, and then the username. If I'm remembering it correctly. There it goes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It likes to be temperamental. Alright, so now we're gonna work on shading. Basically, instead of painting with light, I'm painting with shadows. See, it's just say my day has been pretty shit and leave it at that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Patchy. Good vibes. I'm really sorry that your day's been bad. But hey, we're glad you're here. I know it may not mean much, but we're happy you're here. So hopefully your day, hopefully at least the night improves a little bit. But yes, good vibes and hugs for the Patchy. He needs them. Give it to him. Alright, so I'm going to duplicate that. And then we are going to do blending. I'm just going to kind of go one at a time. For what it's worth, I avoided a crash out, so I'll take that. Yay! I'm glad you avoided a crash out. I'll take that small W. Good, good, good. I'm glad you avoided crash out. I vaguely know that term, but essentially it's just kind of like braking, so to speak. That is if I understand it correctly, and I hope I do. But anyway. But yay, I'm glad you avoided crash out. That's awesome. May it continue to be that way. And I hope, at the very least, I hope tonight is better for you, and I hope tomorrow is even better than that. Essentially, violently lashing. Okay, okay. Yeah, that makes that makes more sense. That makes sense. But yay! I'm so glad! I'm so glad you avoided that. I was very proud of you, man. Do-do-do-do-do. I unfortunately am still sick. But I'm getting there. Oops. Oh, I did that shading wrong. There we go. Add a little bit more here. And then I need to shrink that. I'm gonna do a little bit of shadow here. Not a lot, just a little. And then switch back to this. Just kind of slowly work that. See, don't know if... Motherfucker. And I'm going to stick to it because I have it in my little binder. About time! I know! And I figured out the trick. I also figured out what it feels like to actually relax. Mainly because during the during the recovery time for the endometriosis surgery that I had in November, like, I have never had that intensive of a surgery. Like, they really mucked up my guts. And so I finally learned how it felt to legitimately relax. Relax? Relax. Motherfucker, do you speak English? No, sprache Deutsch. Hi. Ha. But yeah, I figured out, one, what relaxing actually feels like. You would think I would already know, but that's just not something I knew growing up, it turns out. But I figured out, and I also figured out a trigger to help me do that, and so far, it's worked. Words are... Words are barred. Indeed, bards use a lot of words, and it usually gets them in trouble. And many children, more often than not. Oh, the spoony bards. Words aren't the musical fellows that want to fuck the dragon, no! Oh man, that actually reminds me of a D&D post that I listened to not too long ago. There's a guy who reads out like various D&D posts over on YouTube, but it was a bard, and the bard was doing the typical bard thing of, you know, trying to seduce the dragon. So bard succeeds on seducing the dragon, and so the dragon polymorphs into someone that looks exactly like the bard. And so the bard is a little confused, so the dragon says, "Go fuck yourself." Or at least the equivalent. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how dragonborns are made. Alright, let's see. Where is my lines? I think this is it. So I'm gonna rename that layer. That's actually not bad. Alright, I'm gonna kind of... Oh, whoa, wrong layer. Let's get back here. I'm gonna add a little bit more shadow here. Kind of a little bit of a harder shadow. And then kind of redo this one. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take this and I'm gonna find myself a darker value. And then I'm gonna come down here. Gonna make that actually small, and then we're gonna see how well that does. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, there it is. Alright. That's what happened. Okay. Wondering how that screwed up. There we go. Basically giving this a bit harder shadow to give it a bit more visual distinction. But yeah. So let's see. Okay, yeah, that already looks better. Gonna do the same over here. Yeah, had to fix this leg. Very much had to fix this leg. We're gonna go here and do the same thing. Mainly just, again, just visual distinction. Anywhere where there's a lot of... there's folds, essentially, is where I'm gonna do this. Done with work, showered, and food and microwave. Nice. I may... oh no.
No, it's gotten too cold. I
have ramen. I'll probably... let's see, is there any... right here. Again, just a little bit more definition. Actually, no, I'm not going to put that there. I'm actually going to put that here. Trying to give it a little bit more of a curve for the bottom of the mouth. Just to define that jaw. What is it, Grekene?
Someone wants you to compliment them.
Compliment? Mods, just because it's been a hot minute. So, all of my mods. Okay. Okay, I need a quick list. I think it's exclamation mark mods, just to make sure I have that complete list. I thought that was it. Grekene, are you awake? that get disabled? I know I used to. Oh, I see what I did. I see what I did. Hold on. Okay. Well, too bad, Akane, you're getting one. I thought it was mods. It turns out it's just mod. Good grief. Right, mod add. Oh, right. That's also a command. So I probably should add a S onto it in the thing. It's been a long time. Actually, when was the last time I used the exclamation mark mod? Have I ever used exclamation mark mod? Shit. Anyway, but at the very least, it gives me a list. So, let's see. Who do I start with? Let's start with... You know what? Because you said you don't need one, we're gonna start with Akane. So, Ace of Diamonds, Akane. You're doing your best. And congratulations, by the way, on graduating. But yeah, this is actually something that can be said for pretty much all of y'all, is y'all are doing your best. And I am very proud of the fact that y'all are doing your best. Life can be exceedingly difficult, but you're doing your best. See, I guess another... So let's see, I guess another thing is, yes, congrats on the graduating part. You did well. You stuck with it. And for that, I am also proud of you. So yeah, the compliment is, you did well. Let's see. Let's do Goldie. Goldie next. You're trying new things, I've noticed. And you're kind of figuring things out. And like for today, you look really good in that wig. Silver hair goes very well with your face and skin tone. So that's my compliment to you, is you looked really good today. Alright, now we got Karate Kid, Patchy, and Shadav. Let's do Shadav next in that case. So, Shadav, your skills at getting people to notice, like, various streamers is very impressive. Like, there's a reason you're known as the Shadav, or I have that tagline of, it's the Shadavening. Like, your skills are very, very impressive. So next we'll do Patchy. And, like Patchy said earlier, he avoided crashing out. So, I'm very proud of the fact that like, I know you've had stuff in the past, but you're working on it. And last I checked as well, you were still doing pretty good with, I think it was the drinking thing that you were getting much better at as well. You're doing that more in moderation. Keeping in mind, this is the last time I checked. So my compliment to you is you're doing good work. It's hard. Like you said, your day is shit, but hey, you didn't crash out. That is good. You're still doing work, and it's showing. So with that, Patchy, that's your compliment, is you're still doing good work, and it's good work. And again, like, I haven't, keeping in mind this is all of, I'm saying this based off of the information that is current to me. But yeah, so in that regard, keep up the good work. Yes, there's gonna be shit, but you're better. And I know you're better. Ma'am, I'm not trying to cry today! Too bad, it's time to shed those manly tears! Let's go! Let yourself feel this, But yeah, for real, man. Keep up the good work. And I'm proud of all the work you've done so far. You're not the only one! So, that leaves, my husband for the compliment. Damn, where do I start? Oh. Because I've been paying him compliments all day today. Oh, that's a good one. It's decision paralysis. It's not that I can't think of anything. It's I'm thinking of too much. For my husband in that case. You're a wonderful human being. I am so glad that I have you in my life. You make my life so much better. And I know there are things that you struggle with, but I see that you're improving too. And I am proud that you're improving, and it's amazing to see you improve. And I love you dearly.
I can hear that you're about to cry.
Unfortunately, my hearing is bad because of this, whatever this weird illness is. But what'd you say?
I can hear that you're about to cry.
You're not wrong. You know, we did not come for the field trip. Field trip for everyone. Let's go. Oh. Good grief. Huh. Sometimes it's good to cry. It means whatever it is, it got you in the heart. Which is another reason why the gifts that I get my mom, I try to make her cry, because that means I know I reached her. Thanks, but I just put the word out. It's thanks to each and every one of you for always answering the call to come welcome streamers. Fair. But you just seem to have some kind of magic to you, Shadov. In addition, you're a good person. You're a genuinely good person. I don't care what anyone else says, even if it is you saying that you're not a good person. I know you're a good one. And I'm glad to know you. Which also reminds me, thank you for those gifts. I have been, even though I'm no longer technically recovering from surgery, I'm done recovering finally, I'm still using that shower chair more and more now. Yes, you are absolutely willing to help outside of streaming. 100%. Like, oh my gosh, that shower chair has been amazing. Because I can finally sit and just steam. And I don't have to worry about anything hurting. But yeah. You're good. You're a good person, shut up. And I won't hear it otherwise. What was I doing? Oh, right, art. But yes, compliments for all my beautifully glorious mods. Because yeah, brain is saying otherwise today. I will fight your brain. I will do it. Fuck you, evil voices. That goes for all of y'all. I will fight. I will fight your brains. See, I will come into your DMs and shower you with love. Yes! Yes! All the love and the good vibes. Let's go! We shall bring all the positivity. You can't stop it. I will say, ominous positivity, now that I actually know what it is freaking hysterical and I love it. Finna throw hands with your inner demons. Yes, exactly. We'll all line up and take pot shots. I'll turn into punch him back. Oh, goodness. Alrighty, so let's, speaking of throwing hands, let's try to get this little jawline I've got a little bit more defined. Don't even with you nutties. You love us, you know you do. Alright, gonna try. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to drag that forward as much as I'd hoped. So, Shift B. And then... I'm gonna make that a little bigger. Needs to be a lot bigger. So, try to use this to kind of define that bottom jaw. That needs to be bigger. Still bigger. There we go. Just nice and soft. We'll do that top one first so I can kind of even that out a little bit. Just using all these colors to kind of just help define things. See, I did learn last year white cocoa does not make your stomach upset, but normal cocoa does. I think I'm trying to remember the name of the compound, but there's a compound that gives cocoa, kind of gives cocoa its color. Oh gosh, because it's the thing with milk chocolate, normal chocolate, or yeah, milk chocolate and white chocolate. And for the life of me, I can't remember what it is. I can't remember it specifically with the cacao, or if it's with the milk itself. I think it's more of the milk, though. Something would deal with milk solids. Probably coloring in it. That's also a potential. Because yeah, there is a chemical difference between white cocoa, normal cocoa, and then dark cocoa. And the, well, cacao, which is technically how what it's all originally from, cacao, is how it's pronounced. Which is also why I say that. I'm kind of a no shit Sherlock. Anyway, moving on. Eventually I was gonna beat one of those things to death like a horse. Jiminy Cricket, my analogies are fucking terrible today. Alright, let's see if I can... There we go, it doesn't... Maybe I did also learn can't have milk when I can have cheese. It's gotta be something to do it. Well, that right there is with, I think it's lactose, because that will also depend on what kind of cheese. Because I think it's lactose. Because like people who are lactose intolerant, yes, they can't have milk, but there are some, like, I think it's hard cheeses like cheddar, if I remember correctly, that they can have, because I think it's the lactose content is different, and it's just low enough that that a person who's lactose intolerant can in fact have cheese. I know they're still affected by soft cheeses though, so things like mozzarella. Like mozzarella will still get to you. Protein in the milk, yeah. Probably whey protein in that case. But he's not sure. That's a potential. There's things you can look into, like there's different foods you could look at to try and test that. That might be something you can look into. Okay, I definitely am gonna have to give this a lot more definition. Uno's got thick thighs. See, maybe a fructose issue as well. Little cuz has that issue, and fructose is in every fucking thing. Yeah, it is. Trying to find formula when she was a baby was ridiculous. Absolutely. Yeah, fructose is one of the sugar types, or I guess technically it would also be sweetener. No, it technically is both. But yeah, it's almost kind of like, fuck, what is that, Chem? High fructose corn syrup. Learning about body. Well, here's another thing. There's actually an interesting thing with that particular thing is as you age, you can also gain new allergies. So stuff you ate like crazy as a kid, as you grow older, suddenly your body can't handle it anymore. And sometimes it feels very sudden. One of those particular allergies that I learned about recently that people can just kind of gain over time is a shellfish allergy. And usually people don't find out they're allergic to shellfish until they have an allergic reaction to shellfish. Becoming lactose intolerant. Yeah, and that's another one, is becoming lactose intolerant. Alright, I need to bring my lines back. You know what? Hold on. You know what? No. We're putting that here. Because that lines up better with everything going on. What I'm gonna have to do is go here, here, Control D. I'm gonna go down here, and we're going to move this silhouette over. That pretty much lines up with what I want. So now, what we're gonna do is we are actually gonna kind of carve that a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna reduce the spacing to practically nothing. I'm gonna gently go here. Alright, so I'm gonna make this vanish, Elliot Temp. I'm gonna bring this back. Going to reduce opacity. And then we're gonna come in and going to bring that down. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be. And technically it doesn't even have to be the same color. Just has to be. That looks much better. Alright, we're gonna bring this back. Allergic to stupidity! Let's see, so when you become a carb, you're allergic to yourself. I think you mean crab. Hey, that's the fun with allergies, they could pop up at any time in your life, yeah. I will say I'm a tiny bit sad that I can't remember the name of any of those proteins. I'm gonna have to do that too. Crab fingers work, damn it. Alright, I think I'll actually adjust this. Hold on, let's zoom out and look at this as a whole. And bring my lines back. Because of that, that's why that had to change. So I'm gonna have to bring that one further down. Yeah, because that's too tilted. Or, hold on. I have another way I could fix this. Bring that up quite a bit. Essentially, push that up by quite a bit. Okay. I might outline this particular area with that darker brown too. I'm gonna try that out a little bit. Snake, oh, not sneeze snake. Snaky Chanty. Yep. Speaking of protein, yeah, I can't use whey protein. It was killing stomach, so I use pea and other forms of protein, which is fine. It's more natural anyways. Whey is natural to milk. There's Arrow's about to go be sick. Friend that works in a bar in town, and her New Year's wish is of me to swear in the bar in front of her. I don't swear, so I told her, get me in the right mood. I'm sorry, hearing a swear word in your voice is just too hysterical. Y'all should hear Goldie swear. Like, not her normal food swears. Her actually saying things like, fucking damn it. Goldie, you're my friend, but gosh, tell her to toss you a shot or two of Jack Daniels. Be doing that in no time. Like fucking A, fucking B, fucking C. And fucking dizzying suddenly she hits the ground. I actually don't know your alcohol tolerance, Goldie. I have a sinking suspicion it's like 0. I don't swear you know that, but when you, like I said, hearing a curse word in your voice is just hysterical. Meanwhile, I make sailors blush with my cursing. I will say I've started doing more bywords as of late. Like I have. Because it doesn't always, some things just don't require a fucking damn it. Some are just like, well, frick. Because it's not that hard of a thing. See, I don't drink booze. So yeah, 2 shots of Jack Daniels and boy howdy. In my head, I'm now singing, what do we do with a drunken Goldie? What do we do with a drunken Goldie? What do we do with a drunken Goldie? Early in the morning. Way and up she raises, way and up she raises, way and up she raises, early in the morning. Sorry, I like that song. It's one of the earworms I don't mind. Mace, what have you done? Oh man, Patchy, I don't know if you were here yesterday for it, but Krollness got me. Cause he redid a segment of Rickroll. Gosh. We're calling it Rick Krollness or Rick Kroll. That's fitting because you've been in a pirate mood. Nice. Yar har fiddly dee. Oh, there's an animation with that particular song. That is hysterical. After yeah, that is true. And that's the reason I call it Rick Kroll. It was good. Mind you, I had to sing the original lyrics first, and then I could sing that part, and I did. Alright, so that doesn't look too bad. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more shading here. Oh, I see what happened. Hold on. I think I can still get it from... Yeah, I can. Alright. There we go. Just a little bit more definition. Oh, that also reminds me, kind of going back to the good vibes thing, if you guys could also send good vibes to Nate over in Discord. I think over here on Twitch, their username is the streaming one, if I remember correctly. But, they went through something really rough. They work at a hospital, and, Nate just, he had a really bad experience. I'm sure y'all can probably guess what it is. But yeah, just yeet all the good vibes at him. Please. Let's see, have in a weird or wired supernatural and pirate mood. So yeah, panda hand all over the place. I don't need booze for that. I mean, admittedly, that would be, on the one hand, that would be an interesting thing to see. On the other hand, I don't want you getting, like, I don't want you potentially getting hurt. Because there is, like, I know people who are allergic to alcohol. I think one of y'all is actually allergic to alcohol too. But I know there's at least one person outside of stream that is legitimately allergic to booze. They're allergic to alcohol. Tom is a jerk. I don't need that. Well, I was about to say, well, but, and then I remembered, wait a minute, my voices get worse when I drink. Never mind. Your friend can't drink wine. Okay. 'Cause yeah, on the one hand, like, if you're socially drinking, I can kind of understand that. But there's that weird territory of drinking to get drunk. I don't advise drinking to get drunk. That can be very, very dangerous. You can make some very bad decisions. But, like, drinking to to taste something, I think it's a better use for drinking, in my opinion. Keeping in mind that is my opinion, you may not share that, and that's perfectly fine. And it's like, it's okay to taste, just be careful, please. Don't overdo it. You're not allergic to alcohol, your stream's allergic to me when I do. Jeez. This also, most pasta sauces. Oh! Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. But yeah, just, let's see, remember... Oh yeah! Wait, what? Okay, I didn't realize it was your mom that made meat. I thought it was someone else's. Who am I thinking of then? Yeah, no, I don't think I had that particular fact associated with you, Goldie. But yeah, there's like cooking wines that some folk use, and then there's like actual wine that they'll pour into their pasta sauce. Huh. I forgot, I will admit, I genuinely forgot that, oh yeah, you can pour wine into your sauces. I mean, like, I use balsamic, actually, technically I don't. My husband uses balsamic vinegar and, what is it? Chicken noodle soup. Panda Mom makes meat. Huh. Okay. But yeah. No, if you drink, I highly recommend it being in small things, and don't, what's the phrase? Do your best to associate it with pleasant things rather than bad things, because drinking to forget is terrifying. Had one of those experiences, not from me, but me having to take care, or at least help my two sisters during the summer. We went to a place called Floribama. Jay Bird got drunk off her fucking ass. And it was a mixture of... Actually, not even a mixture. It was a straight up drinking to forget and then trying... That's where it was. It was a mixture of drinking to forget, because she just ended a really toxic as fuck relationship. and then just seeing how far she could go before she blacked out. But that's about the only way I drink, is to not think or feel anything. Also, unfortunately, I think Tea Leaf wasn't going shot for shot, but Tea Leaf was close behind. I think between the two, I think Jaybird had 19 drinks, which includes shots, but the majority of them were like actually drinks. I think Tea Leaf was either 15 or 16. I kept count. I did actually keep count. The reason I say 15 or 16 is because one of those is kind of shaky, because I don't think she finished it. I had 3. They were all the exact same thing, and I'm pretty sure I didn't finish the last one, but I had 3. I didn't even get buzzed. I don't know how, but I didn't even get buzzed. But just having to take care of them is another reason why I stopped drinking, is watching how they started going. One was shaky, should have been stirred. Oh my gosh. I will say, I know at one point during the night, because Jaybird was just ordering drink after drink after drink, and I had to be the one to go and get them at that point. And when I got to the barkeep, I'm like, hey, can you make these weaker, please? I'm pretty sure she did. So props to that barkeep. But that was a rough situation, also because there was a fucking creep going around at that particular time. Not pleasant. Not pleasant, let me tell you. Like, the creep, eventually security had to get involved. And just... ugh. And the security actually talked to us, because the creep was hovering around my sisters, which was also another reason why I stopped drinking. But that, I will say, that's actually the most drinks I've ever had in a night. Ever. Shit, yeah. Well, no. Full drinks. We're talking whiskey. That's a different story. Tried wine and headache the whole time. Yeah, I'd believe it. I would believe it. But yeah, I think it was called Chillaxation. It was a rum mix. I like rum. But yeah. You have snow. I'm tempted to say, hey, send some down my way, but at the exact same time, I don't know if we're set up for snow. Me and my husband are still sick. Like, we caught something at Disney in Orlando, or at the 2 parks in Orlando. We caught something down there. My whole family did. I ended up with a severe ear infection. You can keep the white stuff of Dune. Rum. Fucking fight me. Rum is delicious. So is stout. I found out when we went to Disney, which we did that over December. My family paid for most of it. But my sister Jaybird decided to do the drinking around the world, which is done at Epcot. Good grief. All I'm gonna say to that is just good fucking grief. I love my sister dearly, but jeez. But anyway, so the thing I actually want to talk about with that particular thing, though, is when we got to America. So each little, at Epcot, there's a bunch of segments, which is like there's a bunch of countries. I think in the center was America, if I remember correctly. And for that one, the drink was either a porter or a stout. Well, my husband went and got that one. He was pretty sure he ordered a porter, but he ended up with a stout.
I did order a porter.
Huh?
I did order a porter. I think that the person doing the making the drinks was different than the one taking the order.
Yeah, oh, right, that's what happened. Yeah, so he ordered a porter, but he ended up with a stout. And he brought it back over to my sister. My sister, Jaybird, what she was doing is for each area, she would do like a little review. Like she would drink a little bit and do a review. But we all drank from the cup. That might be another reason why all of us got sick. Fuck. Anyway, so which one has Peroni? No idea. Let's see. So one of the last times I went to the bar was and left ex-husband. Everyone knew me there. When I told the bartender just to keep the drinks coming, she knew not to ask, and apparently everyone in the bar bought it at least 3 rounds each. Holy fuck! Did you wear good shoes? Yes, I did. But I also used one of those electronic scooters almost the entire time. It was very much worth it, because the times I did have to walk, my knee and ankle were furious with me, which really sucked. But anyway, we got ads in like 4 minutes. But anyway, back to the story. So Jaybird, we got to America and we all, like, Ross tried it, Tea Leaf, her roommate, and then Jordan tried it. And they're all like, oh my gosh, this is disgusting. And Ross is like, when it got to me, he's like, be careful, that might be too strong for you. And I'm like, okay, what is it again? It's like a stout. So I take a sip. Oh, I gotta eat my metformin. My diabetes medicine. So I get it, and I'm like, okay, how's this gonna taste? Sip. Glug, glug, glug. Everyone was shocked, especially Jaybird. They're like, you like that? I'm like, yes, I do. And because Jaybird hadn't done her little review of that, I had to hand it back to her. So she did her little review, but she had to do it twice. The first time she did it, she's drinking like, ugh. And then finished the recording and handed it to me. We all went, oh no, you need to do the handoff. So Jaybird is like, oh god, I gotta do this again. So took it back from me. Did the review again. Gave pretty much the exact same review. And then you could see me reach for the stout. She gave it back to me. Thank you. Oh yes, and my amoxicillin. Like I said, I am sick. So, and I took a few more swigs of it. Unfortunately, I was a little iffy because I hadn't drank much water that day and I hadn't eaten much. So I'm like, I want to err on the side of caution. I'm not feeling anything whatsoever. And so I let her finish it. But my whole little family at that point in time, because I think mom and dad had scootered off at that point. They were really shocked that I like stouts. They're so good. I absolutely adore them. Let's see, interesting medical news talked about BBC. Apparently a controlled diet where carbs are being cut out can help put the diabetes in remission, apparently. Yes, ketogenesis is exactly that. That's why I was able to drop my A1C from 6.5 to 5.7 in the span of like 3 months. But with that said, yeah, I'd imagine it wasn't called that, but ketogenesis is an example of that particular kind of diet where you greatly cut out your carbohydrate intake. I'm sure most of my diet is just carbs. Yeah, it can be very, very difficult. Believe me, when I first did keto, it was bad. Let's see, Britt Allcroft, who brought Thomas the Tank Engine to TV. Aww. Well, I got to 81. That's not bad. So with that said, ads are about to start. I'm gonna hobble over to BRB so I can take my meds. Yep. God, that horse pill. Anyway, the antibiotics. But anyway, so I will see you guys in a couple of moments. So BRB.
I got bread.
From Tous les Jours. It's this fancy bakery. Which, by the way, if you're wondering why I didn't get anything from Grounded, Grounded closed, for those who aren't in the know.
Water.
Yes, thank you, I am. Oh shit, I am entirely out. Which, by the way, I've been getting better about drinking lots of water. Remember, Grounded, the coffee place that I really, really like?
Raptoron!
What is it, Grekene?
You need to drink some water!
I will drink water when it comes back. Last year, around, I think it was like in July when Grounded closed, they couldn't work out a deal with the person who was renting out the place, or essentially the landlord, so they had to entirely, permanently shut down. And they're not opening up anywhere else. They are donezo, out of business. I did get, and they did have like an going out of business sale. I did get quite a few things from them. Of which I am currently using 2 of the things I got from them. They had these little stands that they put bowls in them to have like cookies and fruit and stuff in. I'm using them as planters because they are just the right size for my pots, like my flower pots and my herb pots. So yeah. But yeah, Grounded closed, I think late July, if I remember correctly. And I have been struggling, thank you, dear, struggling for the most part to find a new place for writers group. Potato farming? What do you mean? Like actual potato farming? Although, speaking of...
Bread! Fancy bakery bread!
It's a ube roll. That's why it's purple. It's taro. Can I tear this in half? Husbando, do you want half of this?
I'm good for now.
Okay.
I have a strawberry bed.
I am going to set this over here. But yeah, I did manage to get some stuff so that I could remember Grounded. Because I really did like the place. I did find one place though that I'm kind of back and forth on. And it's High Ground Hobbies. It's basically it's a minifig place and card trading card place. Hobble over to token thing. The fuck? Anyone else hear that? Oh, yay! I might need to go take a look at that file. No me gusta on that. Try to get a meaningful return on King Edwards this year from loads of tough. Okay, you mean literal potato farming. Okay. Well, I hope that works out. I'm better with above ground stuff than I am underground. It is really tasty bread. That reminds me. Anyone who visits, there's many food places I would take, depending on how long you're here. There are many food places I want to take you. Ramen, and then tous les jours. Or tous les jours. Really, really good. For the longest time, I didn't go anywhere near this because I thought it was too froofy, and then I finally went in because I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm curious. So glad I did. Everything is actually made like fresh daily. And they have like half off in the evening so that they can get rid of the product. Also, if you spend $15 on certain days during a period of time, Like, it should be. Yes, I agree with that. But I think it's during the weekday, so Monday, Friday, if you get $15 worth of pastries, you get a free slice of cloud cake. Their cloud cake. Oh my gosh. And it's any kind of cloud cake. Mind you, it is still a slice, but still. It is so freaking good. It is so soft and decadent, and it's not cloyingly sweet. Like, it is not that over-sweet, pure sugar stuff. It is a genuinely good cake. Like, oh my gosh. So good. Oh. Ah. Oh. Excuse me as I just unhinge my jaw. No, it's like an actual slice. It's not half a cake. I think they cut their cakes into 8s, though, if I'm not mistaken. But, oh my gosh. It is so freaking good. I'll put it this way. Unless you have to closely monitor your sugar intake, I would recommend just about anyone and everyone try, at least once in your life, try this cake. I don't know if they're a franchise or if they're just local. I just know that it's some damn good cake. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit more defining right here. And I will say, whenever I see like that $15 thing, my mind, and after I've been there quite a few times at this point, because they also have mango donuts with a fresh piece of mango. Like, they do have like the jelly-filled donuts. It's mango, and then they have a fresh piece of mango in the filling that pops out. Like, they overfill it. And it looks good on top of tasting so freaking good. Oh my gosh. They also, I think if I remember correctly, they also have mango cloud, or I think it's mango cloud cake. Is it mango or ube?
They have mango.
Okay. Oh yeah, there was it a cheesecake that we tried that was the blueberry strawberry? Okay. They also have tiramisu on top of that. Just tiramisu is amazing too. But though. Speaking of potential visitors, the day I publish my book will be the same day. This is currently what I have planned. It may scooch one day forward. We'll see. But the current plan is the day that I publish the book, which is July 31st, I will be throwing a party. Can't believe those words just came out of my mouth. I've never really had like growing up, I did have birthday parties, just kids just didn't show up. So throwing a party, it feels weird to say. It's a very hopeful statement, at the same time terrifying statement. More than I've had that. Felt that. Party at Uno's. So it won't be specifically at my house. I plan on holding it at the Stove House. And the reason I'm holding it at Stove House is because of the different restaurants. So if someone's like, I don't want to eat Mexican, you still have Korean, Japanese, Chinese, crepes, which they have savory and sweet. I'm kind of mad till they're savory, but their sweets are pretty good. Mediterranean and barbecue. If you're not feeling Mexican, you got more options. They also have, I always forget about this one, but a bunch of the brewers in the area got together and made essentially an American bistro where they sell their beer. Well, where they sell their liquor. And there's also Oscar Moon's, which is a milkshake place that is kind of styled like the old time late 60s? Late 60s, early 70s, ice cream parlors. I think that's what they were called. But it's kind of modeled off of that. And their milkshakes are also absolutely amazing. Like, I normally I try to get one whenever I'm there, unless I'm on keto. And because of the whole diabetes thing, yeah, there's all that story, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, I'm still having to kind of figure out what my metformin is doing. But I am finally to the point where with my metformin, my blood sugar's already dropped from 6.7, which the limit is 6.5. If you go over 6.5, you are diabetic, you have an official diagnosis, which unfortunately, I got up to 6.7. Keeping in mind, this was... I had stopped keto, and for some reason, I think what happened is I was essentially just eating my feelings, which is not a good thing. I recognize it is not a good thing, but I kept catching myself only after I did it. Getting better about it, though. And it's to the point where between better food choices and my metformin, I've dropped it from 6.7 to 6.2. I'm still classified as diabetic, but I am down below the threshold. My doctor wants me to keep going down below the threshold. The other positive is with metformin, I am now to the point, because it's 6.2, I don't have to prick my finger every single day. I just have to prick it once or twice a week. Which is nice. Been there, done that too. Yeah. But yeah, I'm back to the other thing is I am planning on oh my gosh, I am planning on throwing a party. Sorry, that's still just kind of a novel concept for me. But I am throwing a party for my book publication on the for book publishing on July 31st. That is the plan at Stovehouse. If you guys want to come for it, let me know. If not, we'll probably wait till we're closer to that date, to be entirely honest. But if you would like to come, just let me know. As we get closer to that day, things will be a lot more sharper, because right now things are a tad bit fuzzy. The focus will be sharper by the time we reach that, or the closer we get to that, though. But yeah, that is the plan. And there's also... Oh god, no. Hold on. Alright, ears. This ear infection has been terrible to me. Like, I woke up deaf in... like, entirely deaf in one ear, and then mostly, like, 90% deaf in the other one. Mystical flying orb. Oh, gosh. At least you won't get stuck in the snow over here. But, this illness has really been fucking with me, because there's days where I wake up deaf. Like, entirely deaf. I can't even hear the cats meow. I can't even hear my husband snore. I have become that deaf, and it is fucking terrifying. Which is also, if you haven't figured, if you weren't here yesterday, you'll see me shift my jaw like this. It's me trying to pop my ear so I can hear again. Because at the very least, I could finally pop my ears again. I couldn't do that for a solid, like, 3 or 4 days. Just repeat, the sun burned the first time I was 120 kilometers south of you when that happened. Well... Are you in Central America? No. Central or South? 120 kilometers. Hold on a minute. What's that in miles? I was about to say what's that in football fields, but that's not going to help me either. I mean, that's what my grandfather used to drive. Really? It's only 74 miles? Okay, yeah, Florida. If that. For some reason, 120 kilometers, I had it different. A lot longer than my brain should have. Again, this is... You just think, what's the next big city? Alabama City, south of Huntsville. Birmingham? There's Birmingham and Montgomery. And then Mobile. Kinda in that order? Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh, my ear! Every now and again I can get normal hearing back, but it goes away in a few seconds. And there it went. Bless a bear. Anyway, I need to get back to doing this. The very least, I am going to be cleaning up, like, these edges. But for right now, that looks good. Zoom out. Alright. On to the belly. Do that. Do flipping mask. Let's see. That's spines. This is belly. So I can figure out where... Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. That's supposed to be the spines and horns. That is supposed to be the belly. Uh-oh. Here's what we're gonna do about that. So this is where I need to start. Alright, you know what? Hold on. Let's do that a smidge closer. Just because I don't want this loading or bogged down. Cause yeah, that's wait, no, I just need to do belly. What am I doing? Yeah, that looks right, but at the same time, that's not right. Hold on, let me do this, see if that fixes it. Yep, that's what it was. Okay. So yeah, this is my light color, which I may end up making lighter. And then my dark color, let's go a little... Nah, I'm gonna need the folds. Alright, let's do highlights first. See, will this highlight? No. So not, I need to ignore the spines for right now. I just need belly. So where is this gonna light up? Right... Probably right about here. Right there. Right about here. Not there. Not there. That's gonna be darker. Again, these lines are mostly a guideline so that I know where the folds are, but that needs to get adjusted. Probably right there. Handy to know you have an airport sort of nearby. Probably still end up changing in Atlanta though. If I remember correctly, it's cheaper. Actually, no, there isn't. I don't think there's a direct flight overseas into Huntsville Airport. I think you have to go through Atlanta first. Because if I remember correctly, Husbando, help me remember this. Because I know we've talked about it before, but I think you said it was Huntsville's kind of a overflow for Atlanta.
Huntsville is an international. It can handle international traffic. However, it is a small regional airport, so there are very few international flights that come into.
Okay.
But if Atlanta is swamped,
That's when it's an
divert
overflow.
to Huntsville or Birmingham.
Okay. I hope y'all heard that. But yeah, it can handle international, but it can also be the overflow for like Atlanta or one of the other big ones. But if I remember correctly, it's also cheaper to just kind of hit Atlanta and then drive. And then the other way around would be drive to Atlanta and then fly, but then you gotta worry about your vehicle. I will also say for the party thing, I have no idea what I'm doing. Probably no-brainer in that regard, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I don't throw parties. I wouldn't even know what to do. Well, nope, not driving over there. I know better. Yeah, oh, wait, that's right. You drive on the opposite side of the street. I've seen a couple of people do that. Correct, fight me. If it weren't for the fact that I already have... Oh yeah, I need to go back and define that more. Well, you know what? Instead of doing the render... Careful, Goldie's gonna get you. But while I'm thinking about it, let's actually put a little edge to this. Not a big one, just a small one. Oh, that's too small. Being attacked by submarines. Wow! Jeez. Alright, gonna soften that. I don't know if I like that with or without. I'm gonna duplicate this. So, duplicate layer. Control A, X. And then I'm going to go do this. I'm not sure if I like it. I'm having to undo this mostly by step, just so that I don't overdo it. And I gotta realign everything. Frick. I don't know why it likes doing that, so we're gonna do create clipping mask so I can line this up better. I'm gonna extend this just a smidge. We're gonna do a tiny little smile. I'll drink water in a minute. There, Greg and I. Gonna soften this up a lot. Soften this up a lot. It's kind of a neutral-ish. Other thing is I need to do this. Because, yeah, it's not a true, like, bottom. It does go to the front of her face. That, my dear husky, is the bamboo of justice. Ah, bless. Pat, pat, pat. I don't know which of these I like more. This gives her a clear, like, mouth. I don't know why. I'm just gonna keep working on that one, with that in mind. It's the Sonic jumping ledge. Well, not this time at least. The panda's actually holding it this time. So it doesn't look like the Sonic jumping ledge. Hey, husbando, I'm eating the rest of this. Of the ube bread.
Or you done?
I was gonna say I'm eating the rest of it, but would you like to try it? Yeah. Yeah, it still does look like a jumping ledge from Sonic. There it is. What you think?
Pretty good.
I will say, this stuff has made me a Taro fan. Or ube. Alright. So let me get this back. Okay. So let's finish painting the shadows and highlights real quick. You know what? No, we're gonna use this one. Goldie hurts. Hurts himself for 30 points of fall damage. Sorry, not sorry. Oh yeah. That was the other thing from yesterday is I was an aggressive little gremlin yesterday. And I don't know why. Oh shoot. Was all that on the— yeah, it was. Jiminy Cricket. Well, at least now it is on the correct layer. You know, so Nyet! Out of here. Oh. That's good. You walk down the highway. Roll for athletics save. Nat 1! Bless your heart. Alright, I think that— no, I want to bring this more this way. And then the only true fold is like right here. Where's Goldie? Back there. Well, I'm glad you can laugh at yourself. That's a good sign, in my opinion. Uses Old Testament. Oh gosh. That Old Testament cleric thing. Like, I haven't watched it yet, that is true. But just the thought of that makes me cackle. We're already on. Well, I guess we did start with Donkey Kong, so we're on to Inscription. I don't know if I want to listen to Inscription's OST, though. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the shuffle button. Gonna hit next, and where we land, we land. Oh! Alright, let me scroll to the top of this one. Is it this one? No. Nope. Nope. I'm not ready for Spiritfarer stuff. Nope.
Listen.
Bastion original soundtrack.
Takes a lot of getting used to. And you do get used to it. After a while. There's 3 things I'll always miss, though. 1. Not having to watch my step all the time. 2. Forget about 2. And 3. I miss the songs. Folks from Ceylondia knew how to carry a tune. Sure, we've got some songs on the old gramophone, but try and imagine what they sounded like. Playing to a room full of fine people. Unwinding at the sober grave after a hard day's work.
This is another good one.
Those were the days.
I'm gonna add a very good one. Alright, this one I gotta be a bit more careful with. Because it interacts with this one. At least till right about here. What was that place called again? Which one? Are you talking about him talking, Zealandia? Party place. Stowe House. It's basically what it was, is a bunch of businesses just kind of got together and they, instead of tearing down the old, essentially it's an old factory. Alright, I'm gonna have to remove lines real quick. Essentially it was an old factory that made stoves and they renovated it again instead of tearing it down into a place for like a bunch of shops and then eateries. The little restaurants. And they're still working on some things, and but they're slowly starting to fill out like the little shops area. It's fortunately it is called Gaslight Alley. It makes sense because the lantern things that they have are actually lit with gas. It is actually gas lit. It's just the other definition for that particular word. Yeah. Like, it has an unfortunate name. It really does. Yep. That's it. That is indeed it. But yes, I will say, I think everyone currently in chat is also in the Discord. So, worst case, kind of a worst case scenario. We'll just kind of organize things in there. Wow, that's it? Huh. Alright. Everything's on that layer, right? Okay, good. But yeah, that's where the stove house is.
You don't have to run!
What is it, Grekane?
You need to drink some water!
Yes, I do, because I can feel the back of my throat, or not the back of my throat, I guess it'd be the area next to the tonsils is starting to get inflamed again. Thankfully, the water is now, we bought a filter, not because of the taste of water, but because I wanted cold water. So we bought the filter and put it in the fridge so that I could have cold water. We also now have filtered water. Yeah, didn't like, I was fine with tap water, it's just temperature. Which is also another reason why I've actually been able to stay hydrated since we got sick, is because I use cold water to help with like sore throats and like inflammation in the throat. Oh my gosh, so many pandas. What do? Alright, so now let's get to work on man, if y'all could see what I see on Grekane bot right about now. Holy shit. Grekane, bless your little internal coated heart. Well then. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I think I'm gonna start with the tail and then go up, because the tail is gonna be the easiest. I'm gonna have to fiddle with that admittedly. Okay, yeah, this band is a little too wide. There we go, it works out either way. And edge that up a little. But yeah, what I'm doing right now is mostly just softening up the edges. On another note, I will say I'm kind of sad that I couldn't go to writer's group today, but at the exact same time, it's better that I didn't. Because I am still sick. Like, no two ways about it, I am sick. And the place where the writer's group was today is a Chick-fil-A, so there's a lot of people there, and I don't want to get anyone else sick with whatever the fuck this is. Alright, I'm gonna have to knock that down a lot more so I can see a bit better. I have to knock that down as well. I'm messing with a smaller area. So this right here is the back spines for the character. So for those I think that weren't here yesterday, I talked about how Uniraptormon, the character, has a second maw, and these are essentially the teeth of that second maw. Hopping off for the night? Alright, good night there, Akane. May your sleep be restful and your food be filling. Ooh, yeah, I can feel my throat getting rougher. Hold on. I've got 3 drinks on my desk right now, and I'm actually actively drinking from. Ugh. I can definitely tell I need to drink more water, just from the cooling effect. But hey, at least I'm staying hydrated, so that's something. Is that really done already? Yeah. Isn't it? Well, hot damn. Not bad. Okay. On to the Scalera! Got ourselves a nice... Alright, let me grab this first so I know where my dark is. That's dark. That's light. So I may scooch them in different directions. Alright, so onto the Scalera. Do a copy. Great, clip and mask. Actually, no, I need to actually like that. Yeah, I'm gonna need that darker. Copy. This one's gonna be fairly quick. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to lighten these particular two a little bit more. That is such a pretty honey color. Let's make that a little bit redder. Try and preserve that a little bit. Hopefully by mixing it, it won't fall in as much. Shrink that a little bit. Oh wait, wrong one. I will have to smooth that out, but that's not bad. I'm definitely gonna have to add more to it. The pupil, do pupil copy. Okay, so we have to lighten that just a smidge. Basically, here's where it catches the light. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit more. Create clip and mask. And then we're gonna shrink this again. That's too small. And we're gonna zoom in. Basically, this is trying to give it the eye a little bit more life to it. If only a little. Alright, let's bring down the lines. That doesn't seem right. Okay. Let's see, so I have to ask, would you say I'm sassy? Depending on the day. Depending on the day. I would say you could be sassy. Oh, grief. Definitely need to give it a little bit more. I'll probably put like a little shine in there later, but only when I'm done with everything else. Alright, now for the club. And I need to get water again. Let's see. Alright. So let's grab the current club color. Okay, that's our light. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. Don't have enough holiday time to cover what I would want to achieve coming over to the States again. Get a smaller country, damn it. No. Like, dude, I think it takes like, what, 2 to 3, is it 2 to 3 days just across Texas? Depending on where you hit in Texas? I'm trying to remember the time me and my mom drove all the way over to not California, Colorado. I think it took us 3 days? Because there were a couple of states where you could go 80 miles an hour. But it was like no man's land. Technically, you could go faster if you wanted. Takes a day? Okay. For some reason, I was thinking like 2 or 3. But again, it depends on where you hit in Texas. I think we hit Texas at the top part. It's been a long time since that trip. That was back when my grandma Noreen was still alive. Oh gosh, that was before 2015. Me drive to California from Indiana. Granted, I'm insomnia. It takes about 36 hours. We were not. I think it took us, was it 48 to 52 total, I think. I don't remember. But it did take us a long time. And we didn't have GPS. We had to read everything. I think it was like MapQuest, and we had to print all the instructions out. I was able to cheekily get 3 weeks off. No chance of that this time. Oof. It's okay. You have more reasons to save up and come over here. Alright, so immediately we're gonna go here and get behind all these. This is just kind of deep in there, so it's like a deep pocket here and here. $17 hours. Yeah. I think it's 9 from where we're at to North Carolina. I think North Carolina. Yeah, North Carolina. So that's where my Uncle Dusty is. Alright, so how am I going to position this? So there's light here, there's going to be light here. Maybe just a bit here. There's been some interesting trips over the years. Pulled every trick in the book like one of those D&D shorts. Customer was pissed. Oh my gosh. Be careful there, man. Alright, we're about 5 minutes away, or no, 4 minutes away from another ad. What to do with the body. I have 1, 2, 3 things I think left on this particular character, if I count the sparkle. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to take another small break and take care of something real quick, and I'll let ads run. So let me... Alright, Mouse, where'd you go? You were on Photoshop. Now where are you? There you are. By the way, switching this to Bluetooth fixed the problem with it. Go figure. But with that said, I will be right back. See you guys on the other side of the ads. Alrighty. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end stream soon because my throat is starting to go bad. I'm gonna move some things around. I'm gonna try and at the very least get the club and the spikes done. And then we'll see how all that looks together. I will in a moment. I gotta get this done. It shouldn't take me long. So I can make sure all of this... Yeah! We need to get this done. Just a little. I can leave that, but I'll use the rest. Alright. Let's do clipping mass. I should be able to at least get these two things done. There it goes. We're gonna do another copy.
Raptoron!
What is it, Grekene?
You need to drink some water!
Yes, I do. Alright. Hi, Moonlight. How are you doing? My hearing's worse than yesterday. Alright, I'm gonna remove lines real quick just so I can it's not terrible, but not great. There we go. I don't have to worry about that side, just worrying about this side. Alright, remove line. I think that has enough defining features since this right here is going to get cut off by the silhouette. So I'm going to have to be okay with that. Expand that? No. Semi-lurking while apply for jobs? Okay. Applying for jobs? Cool. Good luck. I'm trying to access information in my noggin, and nothing's coming up. I'm sorry. I couldn't remember where that status was. It's kind of like my brain had did the little loady symbol. But yeah, good luck. I hope you're able to find something you really like. Yes, very much so. Status 404. I don't have that in my memory banks. Where'd it go? Alright, where was that spot? Right here. Gesundheit! You okay, hon?
Yeah.
Your job's crap, looking for a better. Okay. Well, I hope you're able to find something you really like. Well, not necessarily needs to sleep, just needs to stop talking for a bit to let this slow the fuck down, or at least calm down. $400. You're welcome. Alright, so let's check without lines real quick. Yeah, I just have the sparkle and the spikes, which spikes aren't gonna take too long because of how small they are. Shh. Yeah, kinda. Invalid malform request. Goodness gracious, y'all. It's like, no, thank you. Ah! Alright. Little shine there, and then edge there. There, and then we'll say edge here. Fahrenheit. I'm about to say Fahrenheit, not Celsius. We're gonna do copy. Not release clipping mask. For some reason I thought that clipping mask was gonna vanish. Oh dear. Mm. Whew. Alright, that is still too small. But not by much. Got a nice little shine on this. Do that. So roughly 32, 34 degrees where you're at Fahrenheit, Mr. Mace. Because yeah, 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, because that's the freezing point of water in those scales. Chemistry. Alright, so that looks good. Now to squish it all together. There's a snowstorm coming to mix in with the freaking winds of the No me gusta. Well, it's being 11 here and lungs are like high air. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go from gray, because I'm gonna add the little sparkle. It's not gonna be pure white. Let's go here. Like that. No, it needs to be more gold. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go there first, and then we're gonna go over there. So let's give little old, well, not little, she's 12 foot tall at the shoulder in base form. Let's do a little old twinkle. What brush am I gonna use for this? Ooh, this song. I dig my hole, you build a wall. I dig my hole, you build a wall. Nah, not that one. One day that wall is gonna fall. Gonna build that city on a hill. Gonna build that city on a hill. Yeah, turn this up. Someday those tears are gonna spill. So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause we'll be there before too long. Don't build that wall until the sky. Oh, Frith, wrong one. Don't build that wall to the sky. That worked. bird is gonna fly. Let's shift things around again. Wall until it's done. That's the lyric I started singing first. Gonna build that wall until it's done. But now you got nowhere to run. So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause we'll be there before too long. Yeah, I had to move this so I can kind of tune my voice. Not sure how well that worked. Let's see, so we're gonna merge a bunch of layers together, if my stuff will let me. Alright, basically just merging all my shading layers, and the reason it's taking me so long is because I'm doing it by part, and the only thing that doesn't need to get merged right now is the silhouette, or the base of everything, which is what I'm going to yeet everything onto. Yeah, we're gonna take this, we're gonna do duplicate layers one more time, and then we are going to merge these layers together, and that will give me my silhouette. Remove all that there. We're gonna do an initial, because I'll need those layers in a moment, because I'm gonna have to copy them again for Nightmare version. But for right now, this is the one thing I want to get done. So what we're going to do, I'm going to select all these layers, and we're going to create clip and mask. That should have done it. Let's do that. There it goes. Ah, geez. So, lovely magic. So now we're going to go in and, oh good lord, those horns are too short. Those horns are way too... well... why do they look so short? At least the ones on her head look too short. Because on the sketch it looked fine. Hold on. Let me do... I'm gonna grab this gray here. I'm gonna yeet that there. Boy howdy. Alright, so I do have to go in and fix this, but for the most part, this is done. I just have to clean up the edges. Those horns do look so very short. Now that's gotta get fixed now. How the fuck? Okay, let's go back here. Okay, let's see what happened. That is not what I wanted. What I wanted is smudge tool. I think it's just this front horn, though, that needs the length. That's what it is. Yeah, so front horn, and then we'll do smudge with these as well. Yeah, these need to be a lot longer. By extension, sharper. And again, I can clean this up. Oh my gosh, that looks so much better already. Again, just need to clean up the shape. Yeah, I'll need to clean up the shape, but the length, the horns needed to be lengthened. Alright, so. Okay, got it. My throat says it's time to end stream. So I need to go and do that. With that said, any suggestions on who we should raid? If not, I will pick someone at random from my list. I have my headphones all the way up right now. Oh my gosh. I wasn't kidding when I said that whatever this crap is making me deaf. Usually I only have to go like, eh, but I've had these things cranked all the way up. Yikes. Alright, so let's do here, here. Who is on? I think we've rated zombie like all 3 days that I've streamed this week. See if I can stream some or raid someone else. Let's see if you want to stick with art. Oh, DJC is on? Hell yeah! Let's do that. Well, technically this is going to be part of the animation, so yeah, let's do DJC. Let's do it. Alright, so we're gonna go raid DJC. Let me go ahead and turn this off. So, the next stream should be next Thursday on the 9th, unless something pops up. Shit! I forgot to do poll for next Saturday. Fuck. Mods, someone, give me a poll up for what we're doing next Saturday. Choices are animation, which I'm doing both art and animation at the same time to try and, you know, use assets, make more assets stretch longer. So, animation, I don't know if my hearing's gonna be better by then. So I'm gonna leave the Dave the Diver stuff off because I need to be able to hear because there's sound cues for that game. And I will perish if I don't hear certain sound cues. Like the Mako, or whenever like a predator fish, usually a shark, turns around. Well, shit, let me look at my list of games real quick. Stuff I know that I don't need my hearing for. So, animation, Stardew Valley, because that's a nice safe one. We'll say Pal World and Space Marine 2. 2 minutes. tops. I think Husbando got it. So yeah, those are the things you get to vote on. About 2 minutes. So animation, Stardew, Pal World, or Space Marine. Because my brain is focused on work, I'm voting animation. You guys vote which one you want. Will you get the I need to be quiet bit for the thing? That's how I feel after work. Yeah, it's mostly just because I haven't been talking a lot for a few weeks. So this is having to get used to me using it. Ugh. So I will say, for the most part, Uniraptormon's Chibi Uniraptormon is mostly done. I just need to do cleanup. So not bad, not bad. And I'll be using this version in the player select animation. That means I have Grunta, Toby. I just have Grunta and Toby that I have to do though. All right. Oh gosh, this is beautiful. I'm so glad. I only have 2 more characters for that particular animation. And I already have the video file set up, so I just have to drop them in there after I get their Bob animation done. Which is essentially just going to be the head will go up, body will follow, head bop down, body bop down. So it's very little movement, but between animation and Power World. Fuck. Husbando. Break the tie. The animation or Power World? Power World. Alright, so next Saturday is Power World. Oh, back to the grind. Alright. So, with all that said, we're gonna go raid TJC now. So y'all, how dear. So y'all, please be safe, be careful, make good decisions, and I will see you guys next Thursday, probably for an art stream, just considering how much I need to get done. But the faster I get the assets done for the animation, the faster I can put it together and work on the next one. Still learning, but making progress. So, all that said, good night, everybody. And thank you all for your support. I greatly appreciate it. It really does mean a lot.